Hi, this is Ryan from Cold Energy, and today we're going to have a quick look at the MCX6V, which is the single valve controller version from the MCX range with a freezer application that we've developed. Now the unit takes care of the standard freezer room controls, so fan, cool and defrost, but also incorporates the TXV valve control and also the suction control through a 0 to 10 signal to a variable speed drive. So we'll just have a quick look through the visual indication and the statuses that are shown on the device. So this is the main page, which shows the temperature and also shows some LED icons when the system's up and running. Now we use the arrow keys here to scroll up and down. We can go down to a basic page that tells you about the room control, set points, differential, the next defrost and the last defrost. Now we can see that there's an arrow to the right. So in there it shows you all the superheat situation, so the set point, the actual value, and the temperature out of the evaporator, which at the moment is pretty high because it's sensing my office. We can also see the internal diagnostics of the stepper valve, so its position, if it's got any errors, a battery fail or a battery warning. So at the moment, although this unit can have a battery backup installed and wired to it, we don't have one for this particular option. If we go down another screen, we can see the compressor control, which is showing if it's on or off or enabled, on and off delays, ramp ups, minimum on times. We can see the room sensors, so this shows the analog inputs connected to the device. We can see some outputs, which is the TXV valve and the VSD. Some inputs, which can also include a door switch if people want to do door alarming. Now the outputs, basic outputs, and the TXV. And then here we can see the defrost map, which shows the current real time, and then this unit's been set up for 4 defrosts, and there's the correct times. We hit X to take us back to the main menu. Now we'll just have a very quick look at the menus. So this unit's got some basic password protection. So if we go log in, default is 100, 200 and 300. Control settings. Now inside the control settings we've got all the room operations, defrost, TX valve control, alarm settings. So these are all the individual menus that we've made for this application. If we go into room operations, we can turn the unit on. So now it's on. If we go back to the main page, we can see now there that there's a couple of icons coming up and the compressor should start in a sec. Now also inside these menus you could see we've got the defrost menu, number of defrosts, timing type, some other defrost elements. Now one of the interesting things that we've added is we've got a manual operations area. Now inside of here we can manually turn digital outputs on or off, cooling, on or off manually, so this is pretty handy when it comes to commissioning. We can also see the VSD, so we can enable that, and then we can also actually wind up the 0 to 10 valve to do some testing. We've also got the alarm contact, and we've also got in here the room TX valve control. So in here we can put into manual and then wind the valve up and down. So this is pretty handy when it comes to commissioning and fault finding on the unit. You can very quickly put the system into manual operation to see where your problems are. Now if we just go back to the main screen, you can see there now that the compressor's at 62% and no alarms. So that was a very quick look through this little short application. Thanks very much.